Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the vlog.
Good morning, everyone.
Salam. Hello, good morning.
I'm here with Will this morning. What are we doing today?
We're meeting with a bunch of different organizations here. I think we're having like a cooking lesson later in this evening. I'm gonna get out of the way so people can get in.
Hi to the vlog.
Hi to the vlog.
It's gonna be a great day. Come along, come along.
We just finished up at the Jordanian Interfaith Coexistence Research Center, where we spoke to Dr. Hamdi Murad and Nabil Haddad. What were your main takeaways? What did you enjoy learning about?
The first and main takeaway is just like the brotherhood and love that they feel for each other was very clear, and that was really cool to see within these two scholars that are so well respected within their own fields, but being able to like laugh and respect each other and honor each other so much. That was really incredible to see. Then seeing their wisdom as they applies to practical matters of how interfaith harmony actually exists, why it actually matters, talking about why trying to find peace through these interfaith discussions actually has an impact on political matters as well, and how you can't turn your back on one or the other. It really shows why interfaith discussions actually matter.
سلام نحن متشرفين بوجودكم معنا اليوم.
We're a social enterprise that is specialized in the collection, sorting, resale and upcycling of second-hand clothes. So if you see second-hand clothes, it's probably us. The idea is to limit the impact of fashion on society and the environment.
I really enjoyed Fabric Aid's entrepreneurial spirit. In just a year, they have started a lot of sustainable fashion using the circular economy, which tries to use products from when it's been created and keeping it in the system through its use and recycling it and upcycling it.
One thing that she was talking about was how in the Arab world there are like 77 million people who can't afford first-hand clothing, and one thing that they do is they sell clothes from between 25 cents to $2 to marginalized communities who otherwise couldn't afford it. And one thing I really appreciated is that they recognize the dignity of clothing and the fact that often when you're presented with clothes in a box, it just can feel quite undignified, that you're supposed to be grateful for what you have. So instead, their model is for any price between 25 cents to $2, you buy the clothes that you want, and ultimately, you know, that's the clothes that you end up wearing.
Did you know that 77 million people in the Arab world cannot afford first-hand clothing? In addition to that, the fashion industry is the second biggest pollutant in the world. Our model allows us to reuse second-hand clothes, whether in resale or in upcycling, so that they don't end up in landfills, they end up in the hands of people in need.
Where are we going, guys?
Gada.
Gada. Gada. Gada. Okay.
Rate lunch out of 10. 6.5.
9.75 without a curse.
10 or something? 10. So yummy.
Oh, 11.
11.
12.
8.
I am Father Rifat Beder from the Latin Pontificate for Jerusalem and the director of the Catholic Center for Studies and Media. I believe that people are called to build a civilization of love, of charity, of collaboration between each other. We are all brothers and sisters under the umbrella of one God who is love, who is mercy, and who is also calling his sons and daughters to collaborate to create this, what Pope Francis calls the culture of encounter and civilization of love.
There were really interesting connections today between the religious leaders that we met with, the NGOs, the social enterprises, in that they all worked with displaced communities, refugee communities, but also were very firmly rooted in their Jordanian identities. And it's really interesting because we started our day with people that worked with these communities and really worked to try to serve them, to hand them back their agency, if that makes sense. And in these artistic spaces that we've just been in, like specifically this one, the family archive is being used or like family photos are being used to develop an archive to really preserve identity and history. And I feel like it's really interesting because now there's space that's been created for these people to really express their identities and add another layer to that authenticity and that agency, which I really, really enjoy.
There is people like that, like Jewish and
عشان تطلع بس يلا سلولي شوي 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 واو برافو
Amazing.